here as they still search for their first Big 12 win here against BYU.
We are underway here at the Neil Patterson Stadium, and immediately the Cougars with Pineda, who they'll want on the ball a lot tonight, feeds it down that right-hand side. There's a start for the number 28 tonight, and that's Sandrine Brolt. And Anna, straight off the bat, you know, Pineda trying to thread the ball through there, and a big night for someone like Brolt, who's not had too many starts this season, but has to come in on this right-hand side.
Well, I think at the beginning of the season, Coach Colin Carmichael for Oklahoma State mentioned, I mean, there were some great
penalty spot. Tebow comes up, then strikes it towards the far post. There's a header from a defender, headed back towards the goal. It's going to come back to Tebow. Could try one, does try one. Oh, it hits a defender and goes on to the bar. How unlucky were the Cougars there, but he won it back again. Defini's in the area and just not able to thread it back to Alvord. Does well, neat play in a tight space there. Here's Pineda, always dangerous on the ball. Sipped it through, looking for Alvord. Out comes the keeper. Brave goalkeeping, and you can see why Collins has played every single minute this season.
At the replay, Collins does well to read this. Pineda, her vision, almost perfectly weighted Alvord in behind, but Collins does a great job to come out and attack that ball and not allow Alvord to get a touch on it.
Forward they come. Here's the free kick played to the left-hand side. Freeman tries a shot, down goes Marks, nothing doing there.
Finds its way back in, but great piece of skill here from Walbrook. Chloe Joseph reads it, but then the quick shot back in. Can't tell if that was on frame or not. Mark spills it. Fortunate that one wasn't back on frame.
And credit Walbrook, who, as we saw, ran right across the goal there to fashion out that opportunity on the other side, having run in on the left hand. It's a clear, only back again to Stratton, who's striding forward, not afraid to run forward. Walbrook now onto the right foot, curls a shot, easy for Logan Marks, but certainly plenty of pink shirts in the box, with everybody back for the Cougars defending. Here's Pineda, holds the right arm aloft, low ball into the box, doesn't beat the first defender, but it's going to come out here to Hoppers, and Hoppers has sliced the shot, and it will go away in that tournament game. So BYU leads this series. Hedden clears. Strong challenge going in there. Referee deems it all fair. Still the Cougars come. Good ball into the box. Good header away by Ellie Jeffroy. Kessler, and that is a goal for BYU. Well, they were knocking on the door, and Kessler did really well to get the ball in the box there, and the deadlock is broken, and it's the Cougars 0, BYU 1.
We'll get another look here, but great individual effort, just gets her head up, strikes this well with pace, upper 90, and Kessler just creates that half-yard chance, and that's all she needs to break the deadlock here for BYU. Oklahoma State defenders kind of trying to shuffle.
Referee blows the whistle. Here's Tebow's left-footed ball. That's a good one. Keeper comes out, makes a bit of a mess of it, and it's going to go in. And the Cougars have got an equalizer. We'll see who got the last touch there. The goalkeeper just came out, Collins, and it went a little bit too far over her head, and it's poked home, and it could well be Maddie Azel who's got her first goal of the season. Here's the important thing. The score's 1-1.
Tebow plays a really dangerous ball into the box, kind of in that position as a goalkeeper where you decide, do I go, do I stay? Mistimed that.
Time. Here's the important thing. It's 1-1. Now, forward they come again. Into the area. This is dangerous. Pulled across goal, and in. It's 2-1. And it's Walbrook who gets the goal. An immediate reply from the Cougars. Good play down that left-hand side from the left-back Freeman, who's looked dangerous. And Walbrook strikes home. 5th goal of the season. And it's OSU 1, the Cougars 2.
You just felt Walbrook was going to find the back of the net at some point, but great play on the left side initially from Freeman, and Walbrook finding a way in this first half to just be dangerous in the right place at the right time. This one goes under Logan Marks by our own standards. Maybe could have done a bit better there, but nonetheless, BYU finds themselves back in front after a quick response to Oklahoma State's equalizer.
That's the action that we have in this entertaining first half between these two rivals. And both coaches will go and talk to their respective teams. And Anna, before we go to break, your thoughts on that first half?
You know, I think both teams had some really good moments. Clearly, from a goal scoring perspective, I mean, BYU able to extend their lead after Oklahoma State's equalizer from Azel, the freshman. So again, strong start between these two, high energy. It's been a really fun match to watch end to end, but I look forward to more goals here in the second half. Their season win and some work to do here against BYU, who will start the second half on top.
They certainly will. That's the voice of Anna Bergel alongside yours truly, Dave Saunders, here on ESPN+. 2-1 the score. Pineda's back on for the Cowgirls, and they have possession of the football here with Taryn Tiba. Goes back here to Hoppers. Hoppers is having to fill in, as we said, on the left of that back three, which includes Chloe Joseph here on the ball and Ellie Jeffroy, who's the anchor tonight. Easy, obvious thing to say, but I'm going to say it. The next goal in this game is so important, Anna.
It really is. I mean, especially early on in the second half, both teams have their reasons, but it can just change the dynamic of these games, because if you're Oklahoma State, you had those chances in the first half, maybe didn't capitalize on as many as you wanted to or really challenge the goalkeeper Collins, and in the second half have to be clinical in front of goal. And if you're BYU and you're able to find that next goal, it really just stretches that game a bit more, to where if you're Oklahoma State, the mountain just becomes that much tougher to climb. So a lot at stake here. We just talked about the Big 12 standings and where both of those teams sit. So a lot of things riding on this game as we continue to get deeper into the Big 12.
Frischneck sharing passes there with her centre-back partner Stratton. Stratton coming forward as she did in the first half. Feeds it out wide on the left-hand side. BYU looking for their third. Looking to build on that 1-1 draw in Houston. Twisting and turning on the edge of the box. Stratton again could try one, but tries to play it into the box. It was nearly a very good ball.
Dangerous ball into the box.
Yeah, it's the goal scorer of the first goal, Lucy Kessler, towards Marks. Marks comes out. She's been very good handling the ball tonight, Logan Marks. Frischneck. Walbrook again. Dixon. Good trickery from Dixon. Goes round two, could try a shot, does try a shot, no end product. Good play from Dixon though. Towards wide. So's Hedden. Hedden, early ball from Hedden. Will it find Morris? It certainly will. Morris has got Azel behind her. Here is Azel. Goes to the line. Clever play from the freshman. Pulls it back. Where's it going to fall? Gachi was there to win it back for the Cougars. Can't find Brolt with that one. Dixon stepped in for the Cougars. Up to Walbrook. And Gachi was that an offside. Out comes Logan Marks. There's a little nudge again. Referee right there. Cougars to get back. Joseph breaks away. There's a good ball into the air and it's headed just over the top. How close can you get? I'm wondering whether that was Pineda there who just headed over.
Tebow consistently has had just outstanding delivery off of these corner kicks with pace, driven into the danger area. Pineda.
Bergel with you from the Neil Patterson Stadium here in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Perry tries to play the 1-2. Jeffroy saw the danger, then probably gives it away inadvertently. It's a good turn from Gachi, and there's going to be a tap in the end. BYU have their third, and that could well be the goal that wins the game of football. It was good play from Gachi, and in the end, it's tapped home, and it's 3-1.
Really good combination play from BYU. And when you play a ball in across the face of goal like that with pace, good things typically happen. Logan Marks punches that one out. Summers Oviatt with the goal on the end of it, extending the lead for BYU to 3.
Is there another goal for the Cougars here? It's been shut down. Their run was stopped there by Labrum. Now it's a shot, and that's a wonderful goal. Well, that's a really good strike late on, and that is it. The fourth goal, a really good strike. They've scored some very good goals tonight at BYU, and it is OSU 1, BYU 4.
Really couldn't have hit this any better. Left-footed, just an electric strike. You saw the reaction there. Kessler finding the back of the net for the second time from long range. It just generates so much power. Marks not able to get over there in time, and BYU's
Logan Marks yet again just caught several of those dangerous balls into the box. We've got seconds left, and the Cougars will go away with their win in the Big 12 game against the Cougars by 4-1. And as we said, the Cougars will have to pick themselves up pretty quickly because they're back here on Friday. Your thoughts on the overall game, Anna?
And really entertaining, end-to-end, pretty open between these two teams. Fun first half.